Hey everybody, it is Thursday, April 9th, and that means I am 15 weeks and 5 days, 6 days, something like that. Anyway, I just wanted to do I had my doctor's appointment this morning, so I wanted to do a quick update while everything was still fresh in my mind and tell you guys how it went. And as you know, I was super excited because this is the first appointment with my new doctor since we relocated and have new insurance. And I was a little concerned because I loved my old doctor. And, oh, sorry, my dog is on the bed. So he just kind of shook it. Hi, Jack Jack. That was an extreme close-up. Alright, anyway, so I went in, so I'm going to start from the, so we went to the doctor's office. My husband took a half day at work, and we went in together, and I'm going to blame it on pregnancy brain, but you guys know how I'd gone all the way to Austin to pick up my medical records so I could bring them in person. Well, I did that, and after all that, I left them here at the house. Oh, I was so irritated because that's just not like me at all, and I'm just going to totally use the excuse that it's pregnancy brain. But anyway, so my husband was awesome though, and I filled out paperwork and he ran all the way back home. Oh, there's the dog again, sorry. He ran all the way back home to get the paperwork for me, which is great. So I just sat there, finished filling out the paperwork, and waited on him to get back, and I was kind of anxious because I was super excited, and I was also, you know, a little nervous because it's been a while since I've had an appointment, and I was anxious for him to get back, and I was just like, come back. And he finally came back, so I felt better. And then they called us in, and I got weighed, and, oh, the dog's at it again. There he goes. He's leaving. Anyway, I got weighed, and my blood pressure taken, everything looked good, my weight's fine, blah, blah. And I went into the doctor's, you know, they had me do the whole peanut cup thing, which they do at every appointment. Then I went into the doctor's office, and we waited, and my husband and I were just laughing and joking around and just excited. And then a nurse came in, and she said she had a little Doppler machine. She's like, I'm going to listen to the baby's heartbeat. Well, I haven't heard the baby's heartbeat since it was almost 8 weeks old. So I was like, oh, I'm so excited. And it was cool because at my old doctors, I swear they made you put on a hospital gown even if you were just filling out paperwork. But here they were like, pull up your dress. So I was like, awesome, no problem. So I just like laid back and pulled up the dress I was wearing. And she put the gel on. She was like, okay. And I kind of expected it to take like a minute to like find the heartbeat. And no, she like put the Doppler on my stomach, and she was like, oh, and it was just like boom, boom, boom. And I was like, wow, really? That's it? So we heard the heartbeat, and she said it sounded awesome. I didn't even ask how fast it was because I was just too enthralled by the actual heartbeat. And oh, I wanted to correct one thing. One of my videos, I just said, last videos, I had said that 136, so it, like the wives' tale minute was a girl, but I had it reversed. If it's 140 or below, the old wives' tale says it's a boy. If it's 141 or above, the old wives' tale says it's a girl. So, no, there's any medical basis to that, but anyway. So I was really excited, and then the nurse let us listen to it for a few minutes, and then she laughed. She's like, the doctor will be right in. And then we waited, and I was just like, wow, the baby's heartbeat sounded awesome. And then the doctor came in, and I loved her. She was so cool. They were very, very, very crowded that day. She still took time to answer my questions, and I just really liked her a lot, which is awesome. You know, it's a relief. And so we went through things, you know, she said everything looked awesome, you know, I was doing great, my size was good, you know, my readings were good, everything seemed normal, so the only thing she commented is, you know, I am Rh negative, so I have to get that, you know, Rogan shot or whatever it's called at like 28 weeks, but that's no big deal. And yeah, so that was really cool, and we talked about things like when to sign up for classes, etc., etc. And then she's like, do you have any other questions? And besides some of the other stuff I asked, I was like, yes, when do I get an ultrasound? Because I really want one. And she was like, oh, well, I think I'm going to schedule one now. And I was like, cool. And she's like, yeah, and then your next appointment in 4 weeks, she's like, we're going to do the full anatomy ultrasound. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, so when will this one that I schedule now be for? Because my old doctor, when he said schedule an ultrasound now, he meant like in a week or whenever the ultrasound place could fit me in. And she just like looked at me, she was like, right now, you're gonna go do it right now, like in the office. And I was like, oh, yay. And I told her, I was like, you just made my day. And she just laughed. And anyway, so then because we missed the screening for genetic disorders, the first trimester screening, because that's when we were missing the appointment, We opted to do the I forgot exactly what it's called, but it's that little like 3 something testing. It's just a blood test, and it's extra or whatever. And so I was like, yeah, I want to do that. So I went and gave blood for that, and then I went and did a checkout, but I didn't really check out. And they were like, okay, go wait for your ultrasound. So I did. So I sat in the waiting room with Kyle, and we were both just like, yay, really excited. And then the ultrasound lady called us in, and we went in. And guys, you know how like my last ultrasound tech was just not that great. Her bedside manner was awful. This lady was incredible. She was just like, is this your first baby? I was like, yes. She's like, when have you had an ultrasound before? I said yes, but it's been a long time. Not since like 7-8 weeks or whatever it was. And she was like, okay, well, let's, like, all right, she just was really excited. So she laid me down, and once again, no hospital dress. They just had me pull up mine. I was like, yay. And she put the little probe on, and the first thing I saw was the top of the baby's head, and I was just like, aw. And, we got to see a lot of the baby, and, saw the profile. And I just, you guys, it's just so cool. It just blows my mind, this whole process. And, the baby, it was just adorable, and it was moving its little legs and moving its little arm. And it's funny, the tech was actually, she was like, oh, it's being dramatic. And at one point she called it a little rascal because she was trying to get measurements, and it kept moving. It was just really cute, and I just loved the tech because she would smile and she'd say things like, look at that cute profile. And you know what, she might say that to everybody, but I don't care because it was still really nice of her. And we heard the heartbeat, and she was like, excellent. And she said that we were dead on for being due on September 26th. My last ultrasound said the 29th, so I was kind of curious if it would change, but nope, she said the 26th. And then I was like, can you tell what it is? And she was like, yeah, let me look. And I was just like, and so then, she went and looked at what it is, and she goes, oh, I think it's and I'll tell you guys in a minute. But she said think, so I was like, oh, she's not for sure. So then she like started moving around again, trying to look at it, and it was funny because while she was doing it, the angle, one of the baby's feet was like kicking, just really cute. And then Kyle was like, oh, look at the foot. And I was like, I know. And you could see the little toes like wiggle. It was just adorable. So then she got a good view, and she goes, oh yeah, it's definitely a. So I'm going to show you guys the pictures. I don't have them scanned, so I'm just going to show them to you the ghetto old-fashioned way, and I'll scan them later. And I don't have a DVD of it because you have to bring your own DVD there, and we weren't prepared for that. But like I said, I have another ultrasound in 4 weeks, so I'll get a good one then. But anyway, so let me start. This picture's a little dark, but you can still see the profile. And let me turn off the TV so you guys don't have that reflection. Okay. So there's the little profile. Adorable. And then I like this picture a lot because if you look right here, see the little leg is bent, and look, there's the little foot right there. Look at that like tiny little foot kicking me. You can see the little arm bone, and you can't see, but the other hand of the baby kept coming up and like waving. It's really cute. And here's the other picture. So you guys got a guess of what you think it is? Well, it's a girl. We're having a girl. Yay! I'm so excited. I just can't believe it. I really don't know what I wanted it to be, and I didn't have any guess as to what it was. But as soon as she said it's a girl, it's like I knew it was a girl. That just was right. It's like, I swear I felt like I knew that all along when she said it. I was like, yep, that's exactly what she is. I know that. I could feel that. It's like I just knew. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but it was just like, of course, yeah, I know that. Of course she's a girl. Like, it just was so right. And so Kyle like grabbed my hand, and I just like looked at him, and I definitely had a little tear in my eye, and it was just unbelievable. So we're having a girl. The end of September. What do you guys want to bet it's going to come in October? So anyway, now we need to think of names. We have a few picked out, but nothing we're set on yet. And you guys know how I had that strict rule about how I wasn't going to buy anything. Well, I'm definitely, now I am. I'm going to go out and get her a little outfit right now from Mommy, her first little outfit, first little girly outfit. She's going to be wearing lots of pink because I'm just excited to totally play up the sex of the baby. So anyway, guys, that's it. I just wanted to share that awesome news. So since I'm doing this update now, I might not do a 16-week update because it's only 2 days away. So if I don't, I'll see you guys the week after at 17 weeks. And if I'm feeling feisty, I'll go ahead and do one in 2 days as well. But otherwise, I'll either see you guys in a couple of days, or I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye.